Daily news, a reward has been offered for a local burglar. A tow truck driver was injured this morning, and it's official. We will have a police chief runoff. Those stories and more. I'm James Bouligny, and this is Live. We'll get to the news in a minute, but first, whether you need a personal loan to consolidate debt, a credit card full of perks, or a checking account that protects you and your money, Texas Trust Credit Union has your back. There are currently 2 locations in San Angelo to serve you. Their newest location is at 3712 FM 2288, right behind the Chick-fil-A on Sherwood Way, and that's pretty convenient for those people there in the Bluffs and in Southland. The other location is downtown at 337 West Twohig Avenue, and they're all over North Texas. To find out where, visit Texas Trust Credit Union online at texastrustcu.org. That's Texas Trust and the letters cu.org. Now, on to the news. Starting things off, it's officially official. San Angelo will have a police chief election runoff between candidates Mike Hernandez and Travis Griffith. Hernandez received 3,286 votes, or 49.5%, and Griffith received 3,088 votes, or 46.51% of the vote. Texas state law states that one candidate must receive 50% plus 1 vote to outright win an election with more than 2 candidates. The runoff will be on June 15th, with early voting starting June 3rd and going through June 7th. On Election Day, voting will run from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. A tow truck driver was injured this morning on Old Cristobal Road when a car he was loading up rolled onto him. Around 9:30 this morning, San Angelo police were called to the 3800 block of Old Cristobal Road, where Home Motors is located, for a major crash. It wasn't a crash, though, as a driver who does not work for Home Motors was loading up a vehicle onto a flatbed trailer when it rolled back over him. He was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The San Angelo Live mobile app is the best in the business. No, seriously. Download it today on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. It's free and always keeps you up to date with news in San Angelo. The Great Creek Volunteer Fire Department is now offering a reward for information regarding the burglary suspect known as the Lake Gardens Bandit. On May 9th, the suspect broke into the fire department and stole the game camera that snapped a picture of him. The camera was installed after a break-in earlier in the year where suspects stole all the copper from the interior and exterior electrical components. The Great Creek Volunteer Fire Department said in a statement that if you have information that leads to the identification and arrest of the subject, we want to put money in your pocket. Remain anonymous and get a reward. Into weather, it looks like I was wrong about the rain yesterday, as most weathermen are, as some areas in San Angelo got smacked for about 15 minutes. Just a normal shower in Texas, I guess. But right now it's 89 degrees outside. Tonight the low is 65. Tomorrow the high is 86, and before 10 a.m. we have a chance to get a little bit of rain. Then from 10 to 1 p.m. a chance of a thunderstorm and about a 70% chance of rain. Thursday night, though, those storms should clear up a little bit and give us a nice night of about 60 degrees. Friday, the high is 87 with a low of 62. And over the weekend, we have 200-degree days on Saturday and Sunday, with Sunday reaching 102, so break out the sunscreen as it will be sunny. Rounding into the beginning of next week, the high on Monday is 103, so have plenty of water ready. When we come back, I'll talk about the ASU baseball, and then Alex Cunningham with the annual Simply Texas Blues Festival stops by. But first, a word from the Bass Bunch.
I've been wondering, what's the best way to get these guys to spread the word about our giant tag sale?
I love my job. I love my job. I need my job.
Right now, during our giant tag sale, you can get a new 2024 Ford Expedition XLT for just $59,999.
Don't miss our giant tag sale, only at Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, Houston, Hart, and Arden Road, or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
In sports, we have some Angelo State Rams baseball players who made the 2024 National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association first team in Trip Clark, Jacob Guerrero, Dax Daith, and Caleb Hertz. The ASU Rams made the NCAA tournament as the 6th seed and are playing 3rd seed West Texas A&M in Grand Junction, Colorado. After talking about time zones, head coach Kevin Brooks had his weekly press conference, which you can find on sanjolive.com. In NFL news, the NFL schedule releases tonight at 7 p.m. We found out earlier this week that legendary NFL quarterback Tom Brady is starting off his broadcasting career for Fox in the booth of the Cleveland Brown-Dallas Cowboy game. The Cowboys, of course, are the team that finished off Brady's NFL career in 2023 when the Cowboys whooped up on the Tampa Bay Bucks in the wild card round of the playoffs. But anyway, back to the Contra Valley. Congratulations to the Rams and good luck against West Texas A&M. And for more Contra Valley sports, keep checking SanAngeloLive.com.
Ew, that's so gross.
Deep down, your rugs are dirtier than they look. Carpet Tech safely cleans all types of rugs, killing germs and removing spots and odors. Right now, get 15% off rug cleaning from Carpet Tech. Call or schedule online at carpettech.com.
If your home is in a wreck, call Carpet Tech, yeah.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Welcome back, James Bouligny here. I'm with Alex Cunningham. She's with the 15th Annual Simply Texas Blues Festival. Ms. Cunningham, how are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
All right, and let's just jump right into it. Let's talk about the Blues Festival.
Blues Festival is coming up Saturday, May 25th. It's a little different this year. We didn't have quite as many bands sign up to compete as we do most years. The people that are competing, they're competing for a chance for us to sponsor them to go to the International Blues Challenge in Memphis every year. So this year we only have 3 bands that are competing, but we are going to have some great interactive things for the crowd. We're going to have some blues karaoke. We've got the ASU Jazz Quintet that's going to play. Right. Jimmy Shanks has reached out and he's got some students that want to play, and we might have a taekwondo or a karate demonstration. We're really wanting to make this more community involved this year, and we're going to be changing the format of it in future years and doing a lot more of that too.
Right. So, now, last year, how did it go off well last year for you guys?
You know, ever since COVID, because we had to cancel for COVID, it's been a struggle for everybody.
Right.
Getting back in, and of course this is a free festival and it's all put on with sponsorship money. We haven't gotten the sponsorships that we've needed to do as many of the things as we had wanted to do, but we're making the best of it. So last year was in the street at, and we did the competition at the House of Fifi Dubois. Mm-hmm. We've been listening to the community feedback. They weren't real happy about that. They weren't happy that we moved it to the river stage. What a lot of people didn't understand is the move to the river stage, which happened at the time of COVID, was so that we could expand the festival and do it multiple days, because we can't do a 2-day festival on the street. They just won't let us. But it was so we could include a youth category, because there is a youth category of competition in Memphis every year. So we wanted to broaden it and encompass more community efforts, more community involvement, plus more music. So that didn't work out, so we've listened to everybody. We've gotten a lot of feedback. We're very grateful for everybody's feedback, and they wanted it back in the streets at its original location, so that's what we did.
We listened to good ideas at least, right?
Well, we listened to the good ideas. I mean, most of the people were just not happy. I never understood that. I think sitting on the grass in a place that's built for great sound is preferable, right. And that was one of the things that we were looking at when we moved it. But I understand the history of it and the nostalgia of having it in the street and having it a big street party. So that's what we're going to do. So vendors will be set up. Food vendors, craft vendors, different will be set up in the morning. We're going to have the car and motorcycle show in the morning. The guys usually like to do that early in the morning when it's not so hot. Right. So that'll be going on from 9 to noon, both of those events, and they'll be around the Cactus Hotel on the streets on either side of the Cactus Hotel. They're at the corner. And we've got more food vendors this year than we've been having in the past. We're going to have a lot of great food. The VIP area, which is for our sponsors and the people who have helped us with all of this, is going to be in Heritage Park. So, but the music is the karaoke will start about 2 to 4. It'll go 2 to 4. The competition will start about 4 o'clock. We wind that up somewhere around 6:30, do all of our awards and announce everything. And then we have the big concert that starts right after that, about 7 o'clock. Right. This year, I'm really happy that we have our band winner from the last 2 years, John Holmesley and the Rub. They're out of Abilene, but they're traveling down by a big motorhome, and they're going to be on site for the day. So they're going to open up the show, and then we have the Michael Lee Band. And Michael Lee...
We were talking about this right before.
Yeah, he was our 2017, I believe. It's either 2016 or 2017 winner. After that, he went to compete on The Voice. So he had national exposure. And after that, he was chosen to front B.B. King's blues band for some time. So, and he always puts on a great, real high energy show, plays his guitar behind his head, all those things that, gets the crowd going. So I think it's going to be a really good show this year.
All right. And what else is there that we haven't talked about yet? What are we?
It's free.
You can't beat that.
It's family friendly. You are welcome to bring coolers. The community is welcome to bring coolers. We ask for no glass, obviously, because of the dangers of that. And bring your chairs. If you bring a canopy or an umbrella for shade, we're going to ask you to move a little further back so you don't block the view of the stage. But you're welcome to bring those things as well, and there'll be plenty of room to accommodate everybody. So we're hoping to get a few thousand people again this year.
That's one thing about being down is you've got a lot of room. You can set that stuff up.
Right. And once the car show and the motorcycle show are over, that gives us more room to spread out.
Right.
We've asked the vendors, normally they leave at 6 o'clock, but because most of the action is later in the afternoon and evening, we've asked them to stay later, so hopefully they'll do a little bit better business, because we want everybody to have a good time, to make money. Mesquite Bean Cafe is going to stay open, which they don't normally, but they're going to stay open, so there's more food readily available. Plateau Brewing Company and is going to be out on the street selling beer. Wandering Mind, who in the old Masonic Lodge building right there, that same corner, they're going to be open selling beer. So it's going to be a great community party. We're looking forward to it.
All right. So tell me, I'm going to turn this over to you. When is it? And just get people excited about it.
Saturday, May 25th. That's a week from this Saturday. It's going to be at the corner of Oaks and Tuig. So it'll be the Federal Building, the Cactus Hotel, the Masonic Lodge Building, and Heritage Park, right next to the old Sealy Flats. That's where everything originally started, and so we're taking it back there. Like I said, the stuff's going to be going from noon on, and that depends on the amount of crowd and everything. It's going to be a hot day that day, so we will have water to give out to patrons, and we want to make sure everybody stays safe and hydrated. And that's the main goal, is to have fun, stay safe, stay hydrated, no trouble, no fights. We just want a good old-fashioned party in the streets.
So leave your fighting at home, everybody.
Do that beforehand or wait till after.
There you go. And what time is this? You said it just kind
of goes... The concert, yeah, but the concert, the main event starts about 6:30. 6:30? The competition starts at 4, and that's going to be a lot of good music. They're all local bands this year. All 3 of them are all local. We have Cold Shot Blues Band, the Nasty Nate Band, which is the guys from Drawing a Blank, and War Child, and they've all competed in the Blues Festival at different times over the years. Right. So should have a good show. All
right. Well, it sounds like a great time. So everybody go down May 25th. Go downtown. Saturday, May 25th.
Yeah, bring your chairs, bring your coolers, party in the street.
All right. Did I miss anything?
Nope. I think we covered everything.
All right, Ms. Cunningham, it was a pleasure having you on today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in. And we'll go back to you guys.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
We're recording. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned live news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo Live mobile app today to stay up to date on all the news from in and around the Concho Valley. Thanks again, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.